My name's Candy Stiles, and I'm from Southeast Virginia. I'm a mother of 3. I got into truck driving because I've always liked to drive and travel, and the job I had before this was loading trucks. I'd hear stories from other truck drivers where they've been and what they've done. So I went to the community college in my area and got my CDL in 2001. Best thing I can recommend to student drivers that are just coming in, spend 2 years with somebody, find somebody that you like, and make sure that they know what they're doing, and listen to them, learn, watch, take what you know from everybody, listen to other people at truck stops or other drivers at the terminals, and find out how they do things, because that's how you learn, and enjoy. We have an office with a view. See plenty of sunsets and sunrises and mountains, and it's a great job. If I had to recommend anything to a student driver that is going through a school or hasn't had any experience with truck driving, I would tell them to please go to truck driving school prepared. It's a long wait. You have high ideas. It's exciting out here when you first get out here. You want to see everything and do everything, and you'll grow broke really fast. The best thing to do is pace yourself, get with a good driver, do a lot of Walmart shopping. They have little lunchbox things you plug into the cigarette lighter to heat up soup and food. If you have your microwave on your truck, that's awesome. But you pull into a lot of Walmarts and stock your little refrigerator and treat yourself to a meal every now and then. Otherwise, you will use up a lot of money on the road. Going into casinos and stuff like that is fun and it's exciting, but you will end up being broke when you have downtimes. Truck driving is more or less like a seasonal job. You have your highs and your lows, and if you don't save up for the lows, it can really hurt you. Anybody new, if they can ride it out the first 6 months to a year, it gets so much easier after that, but it's really hard getting established and learning things and building your circuit on the road. So take it slow, take it easy, pace yourself, try to save money where you can. You have to use common sense and courtesy when you're driving. If you're driving in bad weather, back off, slow down. If you wake up late and you're in a hurry, you're just going to be late. You need to really just take a deep breath, and because driving in and out of traffic, especially now that you have that big old long trailer, is not a good thing. It's going to cause accidents. 80,000 pounds is a lot of weight. You can't stop it on a dime. You can't tailgate behind somebody. You have to anticipate what the cars are doing. And there's no quick moves when you drive a truck, because quick moves cause disaster. Of course, your trainer will teach you all of that. But it's just common sense and courtesy. When somebody's merging onto the freeway, you don't have to hurry up unless you know that you're going to get past them before they come on. If you see them coming down the ramp and all you have to do is lift your foot off the accelerator to let them on, be courteous. I mean, it's not a bad world out there, and cars and trucks can get along, and I've had cars, flash me over and are very friendly, but you hear a lot of complaints that they get in your way, but mainly it's just common sense and courtesy out there. Slow down, breathe, bad weather conditions, back off. If you don't feel comfortable, they'll teach you about a comfort zone. Everybody's comfort zone is different. I can do things that other drivers can't do, and then I'm not comfortable doing things that somebody with less experience seems to be more comfortable. Everybody has their own comfort zone. Follow it. Find a partner that appreciates and respects that. If you're not comfortable during any kind of situation, and it's more than just being a little nervous, because you're going to be uncomfortable to start with, you're a little nervous about everything till you learn. But if you are truly not comfortable, if you're holding that steering wheel with both hands and barely breathing, it's time to pull over or trade partners and let them do it. You'll get better, you'll learn more, and that's the key to success on safety, is just common sense and courtesy. You start with any company, but when you come to CRST, make sure you talk to your dispatcher and or the recruiter before you even come, depending on the area that you live in. Makes it easier or harder for you to have regular home time. Depends on what you're looking for, whether you want to stay out on the road and only go home once a month, or if you have to be home, every 3 or 4 weeks to handle bills and family issues. before you even start truck driving, you need to find out the company that you go to, how often you're going to be able to get home, because some regions are harder to get to. And if that's important to you, then you definitely want to discuss that and pick the company accordingly. But you can go home for a day or two or a week. CRST is really easy on how they work the home time depending on your needs. And they'll get you through the house, or they'll get you to it for a few days. But that's definitely a key thing you don't think about when you first come, but it's really important when you've been out here on the road for 3 or 4 weeks and you miss your family and you want to go home and relax. And so it's definitely something that you want to look into and look at closely and get the right answers. I have always leased a truck from CRST, and you hear a lot of things out there in the truck driving world about lease purchase. CRST is one of the best. They have an affordable program. You will own your truck. You can have it, keep up with the maintenance on it through them. This is my 3rd truck that I have owned. It'll be paid off in October. They don't cut you short on your miles like other companies and make you starve to death waiting to own it. And I like the freedom to choose my loads and the feeling of owning something. So you have to watch your fuel, but you can make money. They have good rates. They keep up with the current fuel surcharge. So I love being a lease operator because of the freedom and the ownership.